There's still over 600 companies reporting this week, and here at the end of the week, there's a couple big names you might want to pay attention to. So let's jump right into it. These are the ones with the best earnings charts this week. Our first company is a name you might not know that much about, Zoetis. They are in animal health, actually, and they do medicines and vaccines for animals. So they had just these two misses, one in 2013 and another in 2014 after they went public in 2013. And since then, they've been real consistent on beating. And shares, as you can see, are at these new, for them, all-time high. So this is one you want to watch if you're looking for something in a little bit different area than what everybody else might be watching. But this could be a hot one. Our next stock is one that also just has one miss, Trinity Industries. Now they're a railcar manufacturer, and the problem with the rail cars is they had a lot of big inventory build and orders, as you can see, into 2014 and partially 2015, until everybody got the rail cars, and now they're in the downward side of the cycle. But if you're playing the earnings miss and beat, they have a great record. They have just that one miss last year, and now they've been back on the track of beating again. You can see that the stock is kind of flatlined here in 2017 as everybody waits to kind of see what's happening with the railcar orders. But they haven't indicated that there's been any turnaround. Some of this will have to do with crude because they do make the tank cars, but there's no indication, again, that anybody's really going to be buying new crude tank cars, at least in 2017. But this is one to watch for the beat and the miss for sure. And our third company, I'm kind of surprised this one is on here, but Deere, they only have the two misses going back into 2012. And then if you look at this chart, I mean, it's done nothing as the ag industry has been real down on its luck, even though they've been beating. And then everybody got real excited after the election, thinking that farm equipment and even construction equipment will be hot again, and it's been off to the races for these shares. They did have a big beat last quarter, but nothing has really come in as far as infrastructure spending. Nothing has happened in Congress yet, so this is all just, you know, hoping for the future here. But you got to like their track record. If you're, again, playing the earnings miss and beat, they've got this great record, not having missed in 4 years. And then our final stock is also a name everybody knows, Campbells. They had a rare miss only 2 quarters ago, and then they just have that other one in 2013. So they too have a really great track record. They beat last quarter, and now shares are on the move higher. They've got a couple new products coming out that they think are going to appeal to millennials, a little bit more fresh-based food, getting away from the canned soups, although one of the new brands is a canned, but the rest is more fresh-based. They're test marketing all this. I wouldn't count them out here. And this quarter should be interesting because they have rolled out some of these newer products, and we'll see if they're catching any foothold here. But if you're playing the earnings miss and beat, this one's not quite as much of a sure thing as some of the other ones. Of course, nothing is a sure thing. And I do have to say, I always warn people that just because a company has beat in the past doesn't mean they're going to in the future. We've seen many cases where they have beat 5 years in a row and then whoops, they missed again. So you can look at the past, you should, and these companies have all been doing it quarter after quarter because it's not easy to beat every quarter. So keep that in mind when you're playing these, but I like the track records of all of these, and I'm going to be watching them this week for sure. If you want to play the options trades on any of these, my colleague Dave Bartosiak is covering all the options action on Zach's Live Trader. You can get it over on YouTube, or you can see some of the videos on Zach's.com as well. So be sure to check those out. Again, it's Zach's Live Trader with Dave over on YouTube. I'll see you again next week.